Good to have you on Tesla Shorts Time, daily episode 516, coming to you from Vancouver. It's June 20th, 2026. Let's dive into today's Tesla news. Hundreds of Cybercabs parked at Giga Texas show production may outpace the regulatory path for unsupervised operation. Yesterday, the Cybercab story moved again with new sightings near the factory. Hundreds of units now sit staged outside Giga Texas after receiving a certificate of conformity. EPA filings list the vehicle's dimensions, weight, and estimated energy consumption for the first time. Recent bumper camera testing near the site checks low obstacle detection and blind spot coverage. The volume points to final preparation steps rather than early validation builds. Unsupervised regulatory approval still stands as the larger remaining hurdle. While the hardware appears ready to scale, a separate legal front is heating up over software promises already on the road. European legal action against Tesla is advancing over claims that the company overstated full self-driving performance in EU markets. The case centers on the gap between advertised capability and delivered features. Marketing statements versus actual performance form the core of the allegations. No timeline for resolution appears in the latest filings. Tesla has not commented on the specific claims so far. Software accountability questions lead naturally into how the underlying battery technology is actually holding up in real use. An LFP-equipped Model Y showed sharp early capacity loss that later flattened. Repeated health tests tracked the pack across frequent DC fast charging. The pattern matches SEI layer stabilization rather than ongoing linear fade. Early warranty claims may cluster, while later years see slower capacity loss. Service planning and used vehicle residual values both shift once the steep portion of the curve passes. Battery chemistry performance also matters when new competitors enter the same autonomy race. Rivian plans to introduce its own supervised driver assistance system before year-end. Chief Executive R.J. Scaringe expects the launch to compete directly with Tesla FSD in the same markets. No hardware requirements or technical specifications have been released yet. The move adds another supervised system to the growing list of alternatives. While rivals push their own software timelines, Tesla has quietly incorporated manufacturing lessons from an earlier skeptic. Tesla has adopted structural and cell-to-pack integration methods first scaled by BYD. BYD now produces more vehicles annually while maintaining comparable research and development staffing. The shift reverses earlier public skepticism toward those same design approaches. Manufacturing and competitive adaptation both play roles in the change. Cost and supply chain pressures also appear in parallel battery chemistry work outside Tesla. Chinese firm Hina Battery has developed sodium-ion cells whose energy density nears current Tesla pack levels. The chemistry brings potential cost and supply chain independence advantages. No deployment timeline with Tesla has been disclosed. Battery safety questions surface in a different context when transport logistics are involved. President Trump described the Qatar-gifted Boeing 747-8 now serving as interim Air Force One, as equipped with advanced communications, including Starlink. The aircraft, valued near $400 million, functions as a bridge platform ahead of the permanent replacement. The confirmation came during an unveiling at Joint Base Andrews. The aircraft serves as the current platform while the dedicated next-generation aircraft is prepared. Teslarati reported the details from the Joint Base Andrews event. The integration highlights expanded communications capabilities on the interim jet. An electric car transport carrier hauling 6 Teslas caught fire on the Florida Turnpike and I-95 near Hobe Sound. Both directions of the highway were closed during the incident. The event took place on June 20th. No injuries were reported among drivers or responders. The incident highlights ongoing questions around EV transport safety and fire response protocols. WPTV covered the closure and response on the Florida Turnpike section. Institutional filings added fresh context on ownership interest in Tesla shares. SG Trading Solutions LLC disclosed a fresh position in Tesla shares through regulatory filings. The purchase adds to institutional ownership data for the quarter. No position size details were highlighted beyond the filing itself. MarketBeat noted the disclosure in its daily tracking of new stakes. The move contributes to the broader record of institutional activity reported for the period. Tempo Wealth LLC added a new Tesla position worth nearly $5 million. The registered investment advisor filed the position alongside other institutional moves reported the same day. No commentary accompanied the disclosure. The stake reflects continued professional interest in the stock. Google News aggregated the filing details from regulatory records. A New York Model Y owner reported ongoing monthly energy cost reductions after 100,000 miles. The comparison covered home charging and public sessions. The owner described the result as larger than initially expected. The milestone was reached in a Model Y. The calculation included both home charging and occasional public sessions. Owner video shows FSD version 14.34 executing a gentle lane adjustment to spare a squirrel. No driver intervention was needed during the real-time object classification. The clip demonstrates how the latest supervised build interprets small, unexpected obstacles in real time. Separate footage captures a Model Y maintaining stability while displacing standing water at highway speeds. Low center of gravity and dual motor torque vectoring kept the vehicle planted. The test occurred on a flooded highway section. Owners note the result aligns with prior wet weather reports. A Cybertruck issued a DEFCON 1 warning on a dark road without visible external triggers. The owner slowed after the urgent on-screen alert appeared. The warning appeared without visible external triggers, prompting the owner to slow down. Such alerts are part of the truck's expanded sensor suite. The incident occurred during a routine evening commute. There is a challenge worth discussing. European legal proceedings are moving forward on allegations that Tesla's full self-driving marketing overstated real-world performance. The case centers on the gap between advertised capability and delivered features in EU markets. Tesla has not commented on the specific claims in the latest filings. Battery degradation curves rarely follow the smooth lines shown in marketing slides. Real-world LFP packs in Model Ys often drop several percent in the first 20,000 miles. Then the loss flattens sharply once the initial SEI layer stabilizes. That pattern appeared again in recent health test data, where fast charging frequency did not produce continued linear loss. Early warranty claims may cluster while later ownership years see slower capacity fade. Service center load and parts inventory planning can be front-loaded rather than spread evenly across the fleet. The same dataset will influence how aggressively Tesla can warranty longer-range packs or offer battery upgrades. Keep an eye on further Cybercab sightings and any new regulatory filings that could clarify production timing. And that's everything worth knowing about Tesla today. TSLA closed at $400.49, up $4.11, 1%. If the show saves you time, a quick rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify goes a long way. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. I'll see you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the Nera Network, a family of daily podcasts covering tech, science, markets, and more. If you enjoyed today's episode, give Models and Agents for Beginners a listen. Artificial intelligence explained simply for beginners and curious teens. You can explore the whole lineup at neranetwork.com. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.